Hey guys, welcome back. Today on The Untidy Artist, we're making a cold process soap with the Tiger Swirl. If you are new to making soap, make sure you check out some basic soap tutorials so you understand the safety of using lye. And with that said, let's grab some supplies and get started. So I have my lye water and my oils all mixed up. I will include a recipe below. I'll be using some sodium lactate. This will help my bars of soap harden up nicely and come out of my mold easily. I'll be using a fragrance called Thai Sticky Rice. This is a yummy, yummy, yummy fragrance. It smells like coconut and it's just creamy and lovely. And then we'll be using some different colors from Mad Oils. This is a Silver Fin Blue. And then Tangerine Dream is just a really pretty orange color. I'll be using some Peacock, which is a really pretty turquoise. And then I have a gorgeous green color called the Maniacal Pea. And this is just a really fun, happy green color. So I've also got some Winter White. This is from Nurture Soap, and I like using this instead of titanium dioxide because it doesn't leave glycerin rivers in my soap. I'm using some coconut milk powder to help make our soap creamy. And I've already got all of my mica mixed with my with a little bit of almond oil. What this does is it allows us to add the color to our soap. So I've got these all mixed up. I do about a teaspoon of the mica to about a teaspoon or two of the oil. Now I'm going to add my coconut milk powder directly to my oils, and I like to soap at about a little bit higher than room temperature. So I'm soaping at about 80 degrees. So my oils and my lye water are both right around 80 degrees. And I'm going to take my stick blender and very carefully blend in my coconut milk powder into my oils. And this did take me a minute to get all mixed in nicely because you don't want big lumps of your coconut milk powder. Then I'm going to take my sodium lactate that I've already measured out, and I like using 1 teaspoon per pound of oils. Once again, I'll put the recipe in the comments below. Then I'm going to use a strainer, and after I've mixed my sodium lactate into my lye water, I'm going to strain it into my soap. And then I'm going to stir it for a while with my stick blender. Make sure that I tap the bottom of my bowl with the stick blender because we don't want to get bubbles. And I'm going to stir and stir and stir. And I'm going to alternate between using the stick blender and just stirring with the stick blender. And you want this to come to a light trace. I have found that the coconut milk powder tends to speed things up a little bit. So just keep stirring and using your stick blender to mix it all together until you have it the consistency that you want. And like I said, I'm using a light trace with this. And then I'm going to measure in my fragrance oil. And once I have that all stirred together, I'm going to divide my batter into 4 paper cups, and then I'm going to keep the main part of the soap just in the bigger container. So I'm going to add my green to one of the containers, and then my blues, and then my orange, and I'm going to leave the main part of my soap batter. I'll be putting some white into that. So I'm just using my little stir sticks and stirring them a little bit with the sticks, and then I'm going to go through and use this little tiny mini whipper, and I'm going to make sure that all of the mica is blended into my soap batter. And then after I've added the white to the main part of my soap, I'm going to pour that directly into my mold, and hopefully you won't make as big of a mess as I did. I just used a bamboo skewer to clean that up. You'll notice I didn't pour all of the soap batter into my mold. I did leave a little bit of the white. Then I'm going to go back and forth 3 times with my teal color, and then back and forth 3 times with my light blue. And I decided ahead how I wanted to alternate these colors. I'm going to do the teal again, and then the light blue again, and then I'm going to add in my green. So I'll do back and forth 3 times with the green, and then the light blue again. And then I'm going to start adding in my orange. And I'm going to alternate the orange and the green. And I'm just going back and forth with those colors about 3 times. Then I'm going to take my white and I'm going to pour that directly into the middle. That's just the white I had left over. And then I'm going to just scrape out the rest of my soap from my little cups. And it's always amazing to me how much soap I can get out of the cups. And we're going to decorate the top of our soap with this. So I just decided to put the orange in the middle. I'm doing the teal color to the sides of the orange. And then the green. Just kind of scrape it out. And then I'm going to add in my light blue. So green on one side, light blue on the other side. And then I'm going to take a little dropper and I'm going to take some of the mica I have left over and I'm going to take the coordinating colors of mica and drip it in little dots over the soap. So I'm putting the orange mica on top of my orange soap batter, just in little droplets. I do this with all of the colors. I love the detail it adds to the swirls. The mica really pops through and it's just beautiful. So then I'm going to start swirling the top. I'm starting in one corner and I'm kind of doing a zigzaggy 8 design. And then I'm going to do it from the opposite corner at an angle. And then I'm just going to take my bamboo skewer and kind of do a few more swirls on the top of the soap to create a really swirly design. And I drag my skewer all around the soap to clean up the edges. And you can see how pretty these swirls are, and you can really see that mica popping through. It just adds another dimension of the color. Then I had some really pretty sparkly glitter from Nurture Soap. And I decided to go with the blue. And I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of that over the soap. I love glitter and I love the sparkle that it adds to the soap. So if I can put glitter on soap, I always do. And then I'm going to lightly spray it with some rubbing alcohol. This is a 91% rubbing alcohol. And I like to put my soaps in the fridge so that I don't get glycerin rivers. Also, if you're doing any soap that has milk in it, it will heat up and cause glycerin rivers and also cause it to gel. So I put this in the fridge. I let it set up for, it was about 24 to 48 hours. And then I'm taking my really cool soap cutter, and this is what our swirl looked like. I really, really like how these colors turned out. I actually looked up a whole bunch of pictures online of Thailand and just looked at the different colors from the blue in the ocean and the colors of the flowers, and these were all just colors that I saw in a lot of different pictures of the beautiful landscape in Thailand. And like I said, this fragrance is really unique. It does smell like rice, like a Thai sticky rice. So it's a sweet rice scent that just reminds me of my favorite dessert when I go out and eat Thai food. You can see how pretty each different piece of soap is and how unique the swirls are to each piece of soap. And that's it, guys. You're all set. You let this set up for 4 to 6 weeks and you have this really beautiful Thai-inspired soap. I'm excited to announce that I've opened my own Etsy shop to sell some of my soap. So if you'd like to check that out, you can go to The Untidy Artist on Etsy. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. That would be amazing. And if you liked this tutorial, give it a thumbs up. I'm excited for upcoming soap videos and videos for the holidays, as well as more fairies. And that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.